Hello students, welcome to Biology Bites. Let's simplify biology. Myself Sadhana. Today we will study life processes chapter of class 10. In that also especially the topic nutrition in human being. So let us discuss about this topic first. Nutrition in human being. So human is eating food and human is heterotrophic. Means they cannot prepare their own food. So for digestion of the food, special organ system is present inside the human being. And that system is known as digestive system. So today we will talk about this system. What are the various parts of the system and how it works. The first question might be arised in your mind, why nutrition is necessary? Why we are eating the food? We are eating the food because of few reasons. The first reason is that if we will not eat the food, then we will not get energy. For all type of work, whatever we are doing, we need energy. And that energy comes from food. And the second reason that it helps in maintenance of all the organs, all the body systems, various systems, as you know, that in a human body, various systems are there. I think all of you know this. Like we are having nervous system, respiratory system, circulatory system, excretory system, skeletal system. And all the systems together, if they are in a proper condition, then only a person will be a healthy person. So maintenance of all the organs of the human organ system. The third important reason for the nutrition or why we should eat food is that for growth. For the growth, we need food. Okay, now let us discuss about the various organs which are present in the digestive system. And after that, we will study the function of each and every organ in detail. First of all, the organ which is present, this is known as actually buccal cavity. Buccal cavity, or in normal language, it is also known as mouth. We will study in detail also what does the mouth contain. The next organ is esophagus. When you were small, the kids, so instead of esophagus, simple name was there, food pipe. Okay, then we are having very important organ, that is stomach. Stomach is actually a bag which is digesting most of the nutrients. We are having liver, which is a type of gland which contain few liquid. Those liquid help in digestion. Then Then one organ which is present just below the stomach, it is known as pancreas. Then we are having small intestine and large intestine. This is the large intestine. So we will study each and every organ in detail, why they are present in our body. Each and every cell is having its own function, and if they are not doing their function properly, then they have to remove the body. Your body will remove it from your, those cells will be removed. Okay. Now let us talk about the buccal cavity. So buccal cavity, as I told you, in general it is also known as mouth. So mouth, inside the mouth, if we will see, contains teeth, tongue, and of course one very special gland which is known as salivary gland. So function of, as I told you, whatever the organs are present inside the human body, they are having their own function. So let us discuss about teeth in detail. So teeth, first of all, we should know how many types of teeth are there. So types of teeth. We are having 4 types of teeth. Incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. Each teeth is having its own function. Like incisor, what is the function? It is helping in cutting the food. Canines, what is the function? They help in tearing the food. Premolars and molars, both of them are having the similar function, that is chewing the food. Okay. Now, if we will talk about sets of teeth. Sets of teeth. So, we are having 2 sets. First one, it is known as temporary teeth. And the second one is permanent teeth. So these 2 types of teeth arises in the human being. Temporary teeth, they will remain in the mouth up to 8 to 10 years, and after that, whatever the teeth come in the mouth, they are known as permanent teeth. वो कभी कहीं नहीं जाएंगे. And if you will lost, again you are having one option. What is that option? You can consult with a dentist. You know what are dentist? दांत वाले डॉक्टर के पास जाओ, and then they will give you a set of teeth. That is the artificial one. Clear? So if you don't want the third option, means the teeth which dentist can give you, you should take care of your teeth. So how you can take care of your teeth? By proper brushing, taking care of it. Okay. Now, one more important thing for the teeth is, what is the dental formula? The dental formula is very important to know. The dental formula is 2, 1, 2, 3. So what does this number indicate? This number indicates means 2 incisors. We are talking about the half of the jaw. In half of the jaw, we will have these teeth, and remaining half we will have the same thing will be repeated. And then we will have how many teeth? 32 teeth are there inside the mouth or the buccal cavity. 2 incisor, 1 canine. This is for upper jaw. We are writing for the upper jaw. And then 2 premolars and 3 molars. So these many teeth are present. Teeth are present in your half upper jaw. Okay, so this is the dental formula. Okay, now let us come to the next organ which is present inside the mouth or buccal cavity, that is tongue. So it is the strongest muscular organ of the organ which is present inside the mouth. What is its function? Its function is very interesting. First of all, it helps in talking. You can understand my speech. मेरी बात समझ में क्यों आ रही है? Because of tongue. So, help in speech. Whatever we are speaking, it is clear because of the tongue. Second thing, very important, it is having a taste bud. And these taste buds gives the taste of or tell the taste of all various kinds of food. We can enjoy the chocolate, cake, pastries, Coca-Cola, everything. Various tastes we can sense because of the taste buds which are present on tongue. The third important function, it helping mixing food with the saliva. Now, what is saliva? So, saliva. Let us see what is saliva. Actually, inside the mouth, human mouth, we are having gland. What are gland? एक छोटी सी बहुत छोटी सी थैलियाँ होती हैं is present inside various parts of your body. So salivary gland, it is a gland which is present inside the mouth, and we are having total three pairs of salivary glands are present inside the mouth. Okay, now what is its function? The function of saliva, function of salivary gland. So function of salivary gland, its function is it will secrete or release a special chemical or special fluid which is known as saliva. Secrete or release the saliva. Saliva, its pH. Means, you know what is pH. pH value is 6.8 approximately. It is acidic. So what is the main function? The salivary glands secrete the saliva which help in the breakdown of starch. The starch will be broken down into maltose, and due to breakdown of the starch, the food taste will be sweet. If we will chew any chapati, sometimes the question will be asked, if we will chew chapati for a longer time, why its taste becomes sweet? Because the starch which is present inside the chapati, it will just broken down into glucose and maltose. Okay. And we are having a proper experiment also to find out its activity, whether it is correct or not, that starch is actually doing the function, its function, that breaking out of the starch. Yes, it can do it when we can test it with the help of iodine solution. With the help of iodine solution, we can find out its proper function. We will discuss afterwards about the test or experiment. Now, the next organ which is present inside, or which is a part of your digestive system, is the esophagus. Esophagus, as I told you when you were small, it is, teacher was but telling you, food pipe kaha jata. Okay, so what is its function? Food pipe, it is actually not having any function. It is only a part. It is a long tube which carry the food from mouth to the stomach. And this is the only organ of the digestive system where no digestion takes place. And esophagus and even all the alimentary canal, it will show continuous movement, and that movement is known as peristalsis, or it is known as peristaltic movement. With the help of this movement, the food will move from mouth to the stomach. No digestion takes place. So if it is asked, write the function of esophagus or write the part of the alimentary canal where no digestion takes place. Otherwise, whatever the various parts are there, they help in breaking down of the nutrients. When the nutrients will be broken down, then only we will get energy. Okay. After that, the next organ is stomach. So, stomach is bag-like structure. Stomach is J-shaped or bag-like structure. And this J-shape. And this stomach, what does it contain? It contains basically three things. So inside the stomach, three things are present, that is HCl. The second one is mucus and gastric juices. And each of them have its own function. So let us discuss about the various substances which are present inside the stomach. HCl. What is HCl? HCl is hydrochloric acid. The medium inside the stomach should be acidic. let us talk about the function of HCl. So, function of HCl. HCl means hydrochloric acid. So, function of hydrochloric acid. Let us discuss about its function. So, the first important function is that it will kill the germs which enter inside the stomach through food, which came with the food. खाने के साथ जो आ गया है microbes, germs, they will be killed inside the stomach. Why? With the help of HCl. The second thing, HCl will make the acidic medium inside the stomach, so that for the proper functioning for the activation of digestive juices, for the proper functioning of digestive juices or gastric juices especially. So these are the two important functions of hydrochloric acid. This hydrochloric acid, it will become harmful if it is secreted or released in large quantity. It can create some problem like acidity. So this acid is present inside the stomach, as I told you. So this acid can also damage the internal lining of the stomach. So mucus, that is one of the other secretions secreted inside the stomach. And what is the function of stomach? Mucus. Mucus will prevent the inner lining of the stomach from damage. Prevent the inner lining of the stomach from the effect of HCl. From HCl. Okay, so mucus is very important. After that, if we will talk about the digestive juices or gastric juices. So inside the stomach, the gastric juices which are released, you will digest carbohydrate, fat, tea. So for digestion of carbohydrate inside the stomach, we are having a special gastric juice which is known as gastric amylase. Whenever you will write A's, it means it is breaking down it is a name of enzyme. Fat digestion, very less digestion takes place inside the stomach. Basically, the liver is responsible for the digestion of the fat. Now, pepsin. So, what is pepsin? Pepsin, it is a digestive or gastric juice which break down The protein, pepsin will break down protein into amino acids or amino acids. Okay, now let us go to the next organ, that is small intestine. The food after digestion means it is not complete digestion. It is half digested food that will go to the next organ that is known as small intestine. So that is small intestine. Small intestine, why it is known as small? It is very long. But why it is known as small intestine? Due to its lumen. Lumen means if we will see its lumen, this is known as lumen. It is very small. But it is actually very long in length. Its length is approx 2.5 meter. And it is very much coiled and present in inside the particular area. Small intestine, if we will take a cross section of this, you will see that it is having many folds. These folds are known as what? They are known as villi. What is the function of villi? They will increase the surface of absorption. थोड़ी सी जगह में ज़्यादा सा absorption food का, and then after absorption the food will be going through blood to various parts of the body. And the last part is large intestine. So large intestine, its length is not big. It is also known as colon. So the undigested food, you can say the complete digestion takes place inside the small intestine. Inside the small intestine, complete digestion takes place. And the digestive juices which are released by the small intestines, they are commonly called saccus entericus. They are the intestinal juices. They are called intestinal juices. So the large intestine, inside the large intestine, what is present? The undigested food. The undigested food will enter inside the large intestine, and inside the large intestine only, and it is, what is the length? It is, the length is 1.5 meter. Only the absorption of water takes place. Absorption of water takes place. Whatever the undigested food is there, from there, only the absorption of water takes place, and it is temporarily stored or temporarily present in the rectum, and finally is removed outside the body through anus. When I have labeled the diagram, at that time I have labeled two other organs also, that is liver and pancreas. They are actually the glands. The digestive system, if we will talk about, so digestive system can complete the digestion with two things. So what are the two things? First, the alimentary canal is present. The alimentary canal is there. Along with that, we are having some glands also. So alimentary canal is there and glands combinedly work together, and then the digestion of the food takes place. So what are the various parts of alimentary canal? Let us revise that. That is mouth or buccal cavity. The second one, esophagus. The third one is stomach. The fourth one, it is small intestine. And the last one is large intestine. So these are the various parts of alimentary canal. Somewhere the alimentary canal will become broad, somewhere it will become small, very thin. Okay, so now we will talk about the glands. So what are the various glands? The various glands. The first one is salivary gland, which is present inside the mouth, which releases saliva. Saliva contains enzyme called salivary amylase. Then the next one is liver. It is also known as the largest gland of the human body. And the third one is pancreas. So all these, when the alimentary canal various parts and these glands, they combinedly work, then only the complete digestion of food takes place. Let us talk about the liver. If we will talk about the liver, it is present just above the stomach and it is little bit brownish in shape, reddish brown in shape. And this shape, the detailed structure is not here in the syllabus. So we are interested in actually, this is the liver. Generally, it is drawn like this. Okay, so liver, it is having gallbladder. Gallbladder is why we are talking about this, because this is the organ which is carrying the secretion from the liver and then inserting inside the small intestine. This gallbladder, if it is removed, many a times due to stones, पथरी हो गई है, वो इसको निकाल देते. It will not affect any digestive system function. Now, what does this organ is secreting? The function of liver. Many functions are there, but when we are talking about the digestive system, it secrete bile juices. And what is the function of bile juices? Bile juices are the only secretions which can break down the fat. Other than that, this function, if we will talk about here, the RBCs which will get non-functional, they will also get here damaged. It is just graveyard, you can say graveyard of the RBC also. But basically, we are talking about the digestive system now, so secrete the bile juices which break down the fat. And the fat will be broken down into fatty acids and glycerol. Okay. Now, if we will talk about pancreas. So, Pancreas, it is also having its role in digestion. Pancreas, this is a very important gland. It is also known as heterocrine gland. Why it is known as heterocrine gland? Actually, half of the cells of pancreas, they will release the digestive juices. And half of the cells, they will release the hormone, that is insulin. So that's why it is known as heterocrine gland. It will, what are the various pancreatic juices, or what the pancreatic juice contain? It helps in breaking down of carbohydrate. For breaking down of carbohydrate, it will release pancreatic amylase. Then for breaking down of your protein, special pancreatic juice is released, that is trypsin. Trypsin will break down the protein into what? It will break down protein into amino acids. So these are the various organs of digestive system along with its function. So let us revise the diagram again. What are the various organs were present? Let us see. So, buccal cavity, inside the buccal cavity, teeth and tongue were present. Number of teeth in human is 32. The dental formula 2, 1, 2, 3, you have to learn it. Oesophagus, this is the only part where no digestion takes place. Only the food moves from the mouth to the stomach. Then stomach, it is J-shaped structure which contain HCl, mucus, and of course the gastric juices which help in breaking down of the food. Then we are having liver. Liver, this is the many function this liver is doing, like detoxification of the substance. Many are there, but when we are talking about the digestive system, we will only see the main function, that it will release the bile juices which are temporarily stored inside the gallbladder. As soon as the food contain the fatty item, it will come, then these will be released from the gallbladder. Then pancreas, as I told you, it is an organ which is, or it is a gland which secretes two things, means it will secrete or releases the pancreatic juices which help in digestion, and then the another important hormones or another secretion, that is hormone, they are also released inside the small intestine, which is very much quiet. There the complete digestion takes place, that also intestinal juices are present, and then the finally digested food is absorbed through villi, and then it is absorbed and going to the blood through blood vessel. The nutrients are reaching to each and every part of the human body. And large intestine, it is the last part of the digestive or alimentary canal, and in this large intestine there is no digestion takes place, but absorption of water will take place, and the alimentary canal is in a continuous movement, and due to this continuous movement, the food is going from one organ or one part of the alimentary canal to the other one. So I hope that all the discussed topics were absolutely clear to you. So do subscribe and like the channel As many more interesting organs are to come. We'll see you soon in the next lecture, compromising. Another prominent topic. Till then, take care and keep smiling and simplifying biology. Thank you. Thank you for watching.